All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rechak Badash. Double honors to the elder apostles and the elder bishops of Great Millstone, who rule very well, very beautifully. Double salutations to the Akim out here pushing this gospel in truth and in sincerity to the best of their ability, given to them by Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Peace, blessings, and salutations be unto the elect scattered abroad. May the election of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Lord willing, fall upon their houses. It's the brother Quanawath from the Arizona Great Millstone Camp. Come back at you, Lord will, with that edifying lesson to the spirit and power. Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Lord will. It is edifying, Lord will. It is straight to the point. I'm going to read this right here. It's Baruch 3:8. Behold, we are yet this day in our captivity, where thou hast scattered us for a reproach and a curse, and to be subject to payments, according to all the iniquities of our fathers, which departed from the Lord our power. That's right, man. You know, because we went off, right? Because we went against Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, right? We're stuck in a very shitty situation, man, right? Being under the hand of our enemies, man, right? Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed so-called white man, right? He has rule over us, right? As we read in Deuteronomy 28th chapter, right? The Lord told us that this would be, right, one of the curses that will that befall us if we didn't want to obey. And now we're in that consequence, right, of being captives, man, being the bottom of the totem pole, being beaten down, being beaten, you know, unto death, right, constantly being killed, right? We're being given GMO foods, right? We're treated as experiments, right? Again, because we went off, you know, and but at the same time, right, we understand that this is not the end all be all, man, right? As we get into the scriptures, man, and truly, you know, understand, right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, exactly what, you know, how the story is supposed to go, man, right? That this is the damn devil that's ruling, right? And the Lord is, you know, the Lord is perfect, man. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai is perfect, right? So there's going to be a balance, right? And just as he is able to rule, right, and commit all different types of wickedness and evil upon the apple of the Lord's eye, which is the Israelites, right? Esau is going to get his just desserts, right? You know, well, hey, when you pull somebody, or somebody ultimately, you know, is casted off the throne, hey, there's got to be somebody to take its place, you know? And beginning with Yahweh Shai, right, Israel is going to reign, as we read in the scriptures, man. You know, so we know that this is not it, man. But yet we're still here, right? We still have to deal with these things, man. Right, being subject to payments, right? Scriptures say in Haggai, right, that we, you know, we labor, right, to put our wages in a bag with holes in it, roughly paraphrasing, man. Meaning we're constantly having to pay for things, right? Our car will break down, or, you know, or somebody will get sick, or, you know, with the, you know, these bodies, man, you know, it's easy to get sick, man. It's easy to get hurt, you know, because they're so weak and they're so frail. You know, if you got kids, you got to worry about your kids and things they go through. And kids are expensive. You got to pay for, you know, the little sports as they get older. You know, you got to make sure that they're healthy and taken care of. They got clothes that fit. You know, you got to teach them, you know, how to have proper hygiene and whatnot. Right? All these different things we got to go through, man, while having to pay for the bills. Right? While having to, you know, again, keep your house in order, right? As far as men, right? You women learning how to stay in order, learning how to teach your children, you know, your children. And all these things, right, we have to do in this captivity, man. All while trying to, you know, ultimately abide by Esau Edom's, you know, fucked up laws, man, that this damn devil don't even keep. You know, and it's designed for us to fail. All these things that we're still under these things, man, and we understand that this is not how it's supposed to be. right? Esau, Edom is that unjust ruler, man. That wicked ass ruler, man. You know, that don't do good unto himself, right? So to whom will he do good? And we see it every day. That's nobody, man. You know? So you shouldn't want these things, man. You should have the mentality of wanting to get out of these things, right? As we read right here, Isaiah chapter 51, what is that? In verse 14, it says, the captive exile hasteth, right? Hasteneth that he may be loose, right? You have to have the spirit of wanting to be free, man. Right? Not looking at this shit and saying, nah, this can't be it, man. This can't be it. Right? We are those captives, man. Right? You look up the word captive, right? And I have highlighted right here in the red, right? It says one who is taken, right? We were taken, man. Again, going back to the transatlantic slave trade, right? Even when they had the northern tribes over here being by the conquistadors and whatnot, being trafficked over here, man, right? So it was all the tribes, right? Why? Because read Deuteronomy the 28th chapter, man. Because we decided not to listen to what Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua told us to do, to obey his word, but we wanted to do our own thing and follow the heathens, man. And look now, look at it. We're in the consequence right now, man. Scriptures talk about not building house unto house, and we got to be in apartments, and and the fucking just to have some type of space, man. It's expensive, man. You got to fucking just pay to be alive, man. That's how Esau got it, man. So why would we want to stay here, man? Right? It was designed for us to be on the bottom of the bottoms, man. Right? It says one who is taken and kept in confinement, right? Jake ain't got enough money to fucking go anywhere and do anything, man. My daughter hit me with earlier today talking about, she said, Daddy, I'm bored. I'm tired of always being here. I'm tired of always, not being able to do anything, right? Because, hey, we don't, make too much money, man, So, hey, it's like, those things, it's like, man, Jake is on the bottom, man, for real, right? We are that poor and needy that the scriptures talk about, man. But hey, see, again, we have something to look forward to, man. The kingdom of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, right? And this is why we don't want to be here, man. As Hebrews, the 13th chapter talks about. Matter of fact, let me grab that, right? But I'll grab it after I finish this. It says, one who is completely in the power of another, right? So we're under Esau, Edom, man, right? We're in captivity, right? We were taken, and we haven't been redeemed, according to Deuteronomy 28, verse 68, right? It says, and no man shall buy you, meaning to redeem you, right? You got, all these different people rising up, right? Nat Turner is his name, Martin Luther King Jr., Malcolm X, all these different people, right, that rose up, right, to try to, to defend the so-called black, community, right? They weren't going to be able to do it, man. Even Martin Luther King Jr. ultimately stated that he was afraid that he entered his people into a burning house, because at the end of the day, man, this shit is just a fucking, a shit show, man, with Esau Edom, man. He's a damn devil, man. He's the wicked, man. Ain't nothing ever gonna be fixed, right? Ain't nothing ever gonna come out good with this damn devil, man, right? It says one who is completely in the power of another, right? So we're under this damn devil's control, man, right? And until Yahweh Shai comes and delivers us out of this hole, we're gonna still be in here, man, right? So we got to deal with it, I had a precept in my mind. Let's go back. We'll come back right here. Isaiah 51 and verse 14, it says, a captive exile, right, hasteneth that he may be loose, but be free, right? Let's look up that word loose. Isaiah in the blue letter. Right? Looks like you won't. Ooh, it says right here to be open, to be loose. It says to free, right? To be free. Right? It says to open, to let loose. Right, so to be free, man. Right, as we read up here. To be free. Right, to be loose, to be free, man. You know? And we're able to be free, man. Right? Right, and that's what it's like, and that's by taking heed to this word, man. Right, that's how we become free. Right, because really, you know, our freedom is really a two-part thing. You know, it's got two parts, man. Right, first we got to be mentally free, right, spiritually free, right. As the scripture says, how shall I say, make you free. In St. John chapter 8 verse 32, it says, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free. Right, we know this truth, right? But are we physically free? Right? Are we out of this damn devil's hand? No, man. Right? It's talking about spiritually. Right? We're gonna be mentally, spiritually free. That's why scriptures talk about being renewed through the spirit of your mind. Right? Because now that you understand, hey, now you're putting off that sin, man. Right? Scriptures say to offend less. Right now you're not engaging in as much folly, right, and bullshit, right, that you were when you were in the world, man. Right? You put that shit aside, man. You see that shit's childish, right? Bullshit. So you X that shit out, man, and follow after the scriptures, man. Applied in the scriptures, following after righteousness, man. You know. So therefore, you ultimately make that change, man. You know. It says, and ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall make you free, right? Because now you're not, you know, a slave to sin no more, man. You know? I think Apostle Paul said that. I'm mistaken. So okay, let me find that. I got it right here. Apostle Paul, yeah, he did say right here. Romans 6 and verse 17 says, but the Most High be thanked that ye were servants of sin. Right? Again, at one point, again, being in the world, right, we were servants of sin, man. We just, it was first nature, right? But it says right here, it says, but ye have obeyed from the heart, right? Meaning our mind, right? That form of doctrine which was delivered you, right? And when this truth was spoken, when we heard this truth, right, coming, you know, brothers be watching, you know, majority of brothers, right, came in off of YouTube, you know, I myself in 2018, you know, hey, you know, we automatically believed, right? We knew, right, in our spirit that this was the truth, man. You know, we believed it, right? And we still do, right? Verse 18, it says, being then made free from sin, right? Now we know this truth, right? Now we're not, you know, a servant of sin anymore, right? It says, but being then made free from sin, right? Through the truth, right? That's what it's talking about, right? You shall be made free, right? It says, ye become servants of righteousness, right, man? Right? But hey, our freedom is going to come soon, man. Right? Our physical freedom is going to come soon. Right? But again, it starts with knowing this truth, man. Being set free from the bonds of sin. Right? knowing this truth and following after righteousness, following the scriptures, right? That's where it starts, right? And Lord will, right? We're good enough, we're good enough servants, right? That we can be delivered from, the said perils that are coming, man. And that's going to be the ultimate freedom, man. Right? Having that being on top, right? Having the, again, ultimate freedom. Ultimate freedom. That's what we want, right? Let's go here in 2nd Esdras, chapter 8, and verse, right here. 2nd Esdras 8 and verse 52, it says, "For unto you is paradise opened," right? "The tree of life is planted. The time to come is prepared. Plenteousness is made ready. A city is builded, and rest is allowed. Yea, perfect goodness and wisdom." Right, man? Meaning we're going to have, these are the things that we're going to have, man. Right? It says paradise open, right? Let's look at that word paradise. Paradise. It says the Garden of Eden, right? The Lord's going to be restored, right, back to the state in which the earth is supposed to be, right? Going back to, what does that scripture say that, I think it's in Isaiah, the 65th chapter, right? He, created a new heavens and a new earth, right? It's not talking about an actual new planet. Lord going to destroy the planet and make a new one. No, right? That word new goes back to renew, right? Lord's going to put it back into the state in which it was supposed to be in, right? Because at one point when the Lord created it, it was brand new, right? Now the Lord's going to restore it back to that state, right? Since the damn devil has done nothing but destroy it, right? The Lord's going to fix it. This is paradise, right? It says the abode of the blessed. Wow, man. That's heavy. The abode of the blessed. It says the Garden of Eden. Place of extreme beauty, blissful state like or compared to paradise, right? Let's see. That's ultimately, that was the point, bro, right? The Garden of Eden, right? Hey, man. Paradise. Everything's going to be perfect, man. Right? It says, "For unto you is paradise open, the tree of life is planted." We're going to have immortality. Scriptures say that righteousness is immortality, right? So if we're following the scriptures, right, and we get into the kingdom, and the scriptures talk about the new covenant being the law, statutes, commandments, right, are going to be written in our inward parts and in our minds, and we're going to be keeping them, and the keeping of the law is righteousness, and righteousness is immortality. We're going to live forever, man. We're going to live forever. Right? It says the time to come is prepared. Yahweh Shai said himself, "I go to prepare a place for you." He's been gone, roughly 2,000 years now doing just that. Right? Which is only really 2 days, man. Right? Right? But when you factor in, right, that the Lord ultimately created the earth in 6 days and everything in it, right, and rested on the 7th, right? The Lord is omnipotent, man, right? That's 2,000 years, right? Because 1 day to the Lord is 1,000 years to us, man, right? So that's 2,000 plus years. That's 2,000 years, man. It's only 2 days for the Lord, man. But again, he's omnipotent. So imagine those 2 days really ain't nothing, man. Ain't nothing the Lord can't do. It's going to be immaculate, bro. You read about it in Revelation, the 21st chapter, Tobit, the 13th chapter, right? Isaiah, the 60th chapter, and in many other chapters as well, man. It's going to be beautiful, man. right? It says plenteousness is made ready. And then we're going to have more than abundant, right? Of everything, man. You can read that in Isaiah, what is it? Isaiah 60 and verse 17, man, right? It's heavy, right? Talk about for brass I will bring gold. You know, rough paraphrasing, right? It says, a city is builded, right, which is going into the kingdom. It says, and rest is allowed. We ain't had no rest here, man. We got to constantly be uptight about everything, constantly watch our backs. We ain't never had no rest here, man. Not in this world, man. All throughout history, we ain't had no rest. And we're going to finally have some rest, man. Right? It says, in perfect goodness and wisdom. That's right, man. When we walk following the law, statutes, commandments of the Lord 24/7. Forever. It's gonna be perfect, man. That's what we're looking for, man. Right? And I remember that scripture in Hebrews. Right? We seek a better country, right? Hebrews 13. And it's like Hebrews 11. Right? It says I'll start on Hebrews 11 and 13. It says, these all died in faith, not having received the promises, but having seen them afar off, and were persuaded of them, and embraced them, and confessed that they were strangers and pilgrims on the earth. So this ain't our shit, man. Right? So Esau done fucked it all up. Right? We don't want it the way that it is right now, man. Nah. Hey, Esau can keep that shit. Right? America, hey, this shit can burn like a motherfucker, man. All right, there's some cool spots that might have some good scenery and whatnot, and Esau hasn't, it directly, fucked it up, but hey, indirectly, Esau done fucked this whole world up, man. Directly and indirectly, if I may say, right? But again, there are some areas that Esau hasn't, physically touched, but yet the air, right, is going into these trees, and man, it's fucking up everything. Esau, puts garbage in the water upstream, and it eventually fucks up the stream downwind about 300-400 miles away in the middle of nowhere, fucking it all up, man. And many other different ways, dumping trash and shit, right? Chemicals in the air, killing the animals, fucking up the whole ecosystem. Esau did that shit, so why the hell we would want this? Right? Why the hell would we want anything that this damn devil has, man? Scripture says, love not the world and the things that are in the world. It says, verse 14, for they that say such things declare plainly that they seek a country. And truly, if they had been mindful of that country from whence they came out, they might have had opportunity to have returned. Right? It says, but now they desire a better country. Right? We seek it to be loose. Right? Not just to be loose. No, because the Lord, Yahweh Shemel Shai, right, has something planned for us, man. We don't want to just know, man. We want to serve Yahweh Shemel Shai, man. And receive the blessings that come with it, man. Right? It says that is in heavenly, right? It says where the Most High is not ashamed to be called their power, for he hath prepared for them a city. There you go, man. Right? The Lord has something prepared for us, man. Not this shit. Right? This is why we have to continue to keep the faith, keep pushing. Right? Because we almost out of here, man. You seen what's going on over there in the Middle East. Right? Israel and Iran going back and forth. Right? Russia over here, or they're editing their new nuclear deal or nuclear response. So shit's turning the fuck up, man. They drastically, biblically, right? So hey, just continue to pray. Scripture say to watch ye, well, at the end, The end is that hand. Matter of fact, it's like him. 1 Peter 4:7. It says, but the end of all things is at hand. Be ye therefore sober and watch under prayer. Couldn't have said it any better than myself. So watch, pray. Constantly be praying. You know? It's here to present your body as a living sacrifice to the Lord, man, so you may be found worthy. You know? So with that, Lord wills, edifying, Lord will, straight to the point, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Rakak Badash, that belongs to the other apostles, the other bishops, the great millstone. Today, somebody say shalom.